Well, let's get a better idea what's going on here. Ooh. I definitely get the feeling we're going to be playing with light and colors here. Well, probably more colors than light. I wonder if we can get down any of those. If there's a reason to. I mean, we were able to walk down a path I didn't realize at first. Okay, we kind of have a choice now. We can continue going up. Oh, you're going to be a puzzle off in the distance, aren't you? Yeah, we can continue heading up the mountain. Or walk past that. Let's see what's down this way. Probably the entrance to all this. Well, let's head up first. Just to see. I imagine we have to activate all the lasers and stuff to truly progress. But we could take a look at what it looks like before we're able to progress. Also, we have a better view of this one now. But still not quite there. Oh. That's probably it right there. Tricky. Well, not too tricky. It was more of a... like, there's a single spot. And we saw it from way down there. Oh. Hello, giant statue. Need a little bit of repair action. This seems like an important spot to maybe look for some more environmental stuff. Definitely got some viewpoints. Or a vantage point. Yeah, this is definitely where the lasers are going. Not seeing anything jumping out at me yet. Well, nothing saying environmental puzzle. Okay. Let's continue upwards. Oh. Doing some mountain climbing. Or rock climbing. Whichever this would be. Both? Okay. Never mind. We could just go around. Now we're going to get a little bit of a vantage point from the other side, it looks like. Yeah, I think that was our starting location. So we've gone all the way around. We're getting to a point where we're almost coming back. Oh, snow. Oh, I think this is the obelisk that we were trying to find. Tied all this. Oh. Let's see, are you the right angle? You're definitely a puzzle. There we go. Yep, right to that obelisk. Wouldn't surprise me if I'm missing a few of them too. Probably maybe something to do with this path if we get the right vantage point. So I thought this village was more central, and it still might be. We kind of skipped that. I don't think we've been in there yet either. Yeah, most of the center stuff we've kind of bypassed. There might be puzzles in here. It does look like a slightly different biome. Oh. Hello, everybody. You look slightly like the environmental puzzle. Yeah, we've already solved it. I'm just curious if it had changed anything, but if it did, it's not something we can see. Yeah. They're all coming up to that point. Oh. Yeah, and as we unlock them, this opens up, and then we can take it to its completion. Trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. Laying out cord. Got a bunch of people. Computer. Oh, I think the laser actually has collision. Either that or it's just cleverly done that little break. Ah.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mideast, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there. That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down there. They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element, that point out on the end, and that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Interesting. Yeah, things do look a lot smaller even up here. I imagine from space, it's just that much more drastic. Just double checking. There's that dark cloud again. Actually, it looks like Is it possible to reflect? What happens if we reflect that laser into that dark cloud? There's only one, so it's obviously somewhat special. I mean, we're nowhere close to that spot, so we're probably not doing that. Also, is there a separate climb down spot, or is that one we're just standing at the one? I think it is. Okay. So we got a little sneak peek of what's to come. Probably run back down. Oh. They missed this on the way up. Okay. This has most of the mechanic, or we've seen most of these mechanics, I should say. I get the feeling, yeah, it's a duplicate one that we can't see. So this hits that yellow. It's now there. Oh, that could actually get tough though, because it might get in the way of us separating the white one. Probably not. Okay. So yellow, yellow. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that should hit the yellow. And if we actually do this, we should run into it? Yep. So it is there. We can't come this way to separate the white one. So we have to do a slightly different path. Okay. We're currently at second intersection, third intersection, down. That should be to the left of the black one. Fourth intersection. No, this is the one we want to circle. Now we're at the sixth intersection. Oh, but we won't be able to get our blue dot if we do it that way. Come up like this. Will that be enough? Yep. Okay. Oh, we have another one of these. Also, another view out. Oh, we're inside that one that I'm pretty sure is an environmental puzzle. Okay, there's no yellow on there, so it didn't mess up the door. We are going to have to take a screenshot of this so we can solve this one. Let's get to where my shadow is not in the way. Alright. And we know there's still like 4 more of those. We've had to have missed some. Like that one was kind of sneaky. On our way up, it's like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it wasn't until our way down, and we barely even saw it then, because we were sprinting. Need to quit sprinting. Even when I think the coast is clear. It's not guaranteed to be clear. That'll be another video, I think. Oh, we can walk up this a little bit. Not really to any avail, but it was possible. Okay. Oh, start sprinting again. So yeah, we need to figure out how to get down there. I have a feeling that once we solve it, leads up to here. But we're not there yet, obviously. I don't think we can get down. Actually, we probably can get down this way. But it looks like the path actually might split. So there's a forest that looked like a different biome. We'll check that out. Whoop. First. This also is a bit of a split. Oh, it's part of that river. It looked like it had some kind of significance. There's that monolith. We can try to get an idea of what we're missing. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. I think these were the three that had the rotating puzzle. The rotating bridge. Does that mean there's a lot more to that than I thought? Yeah, I can't quite look at it straight from here. Yeah, there's actually a lot of puzzles there. Okay, that's gonna be hard to truly track down. Okay, so now we're down here, but on this side. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, I can see that there's some puzzles starting. Okay, if we would have continued to follow the path up, we would have come here. So we actually could have found that obelisk earlier. Actually, there's a few paths around here. Got some switchbacks here. Oh. We're on the other side of something. Oh, running again. Quit doing that. That's how you miss stuff. Okay, so maybe... I'm getting myself a little bit turned around here. Maybe there is no actual... Oh, okay. No, we took that path. This would be the path that led down some more. So that's an offshoot. As is this, which leads to Tetris Land. Yeah. Just all the various paths. Okay, that's something we saw from up above that we haven't done. But we're getting a little off course from where I intended to go. This also takes us back into this bamboo section, though. Oh, not quite. We're on the other side of the rock. Oh, yeah, we can cross here. But let's approach it from the way we were first approaching it. Wouldn't surprise me if that's actually the back entrance or something. And this is the way we're supposed to go in. We'll find out when we get there. Also, you're hanging out. Painting a picture of Tetris Land. Hey, you got colors. Are you responsible for this? Did you make all those different colors? Somehow? Your magic paintbrush? Okay. Let's get back to where we were. Lots of paths to keep track of. Yeah, this was the path that led down and probably switches back around. Yep, to start getting to those puzzles. Not quite there yet. See, we want to go this way. Which maybe doesn't really lead to anything. Wait a second. Okay, now. We almost came here when we're exploring those branching paths. Oh, and this truly is just a dead end. Gotcha. We can cross down there. As long as we can get down there. Maybe we should branch off to the color section. This seems a little bit more central than what I expected. But we can cross here. Now we're in this area proper. But not where the puzzles are yet. Okay, we haven't been on this rock. Oh yeah, that was just directly across from the hedge mazes. Is there anything? Oh, yeah. Can't quite get the angles right, but there are puzzles here for sure. So I feel like we're probably missing the mechanic for this. I would say shadows, but they're just all over the place. That's another way to get back into there. There's probably more to this as well. Unless it's as simple as split the black and the white and hit the black dot. No. Of course there's more to it than that. Alright. So that's a bit of a secret for now. Continue following the splits. Oh. So we have to find, and there's a bunch of them, so we have to find the one that works and use it to figure something out. This one looked close, but not quite there. Actually. So, can't solve it quite from here, but if this is the right one, left, across, yeah, left, across 2, down, down 1, 1, 1, 1. We'll try something like that. Yep, Bingo. Maybe if we could have lined it up a little bit better, we could have solved it while standing right there. Oh. Does that mean we have one for you as well? Not right here that I can tell. Maybe from the other side? What do we have in here? It's a secret. Oh, it's another one of these. And once again, I wish we had our flashlight. Holy moly. It's also a cage. Alright. Need it. Ooh, this one's a big one. Need another screenshot. Hopefully it's not too dark. I also like the bird sounds. Okay. So, if I recall correctly, we had 5 left to find. We just found 2 of them, haven't entered them. So it should be 3. Could be mistaken on the numbers, however. Okay. Now we're reaching a point in here. It's not lit up yet, but maybe we can still manage. Oh, I think this is where this bird sounds are coming from. Does that mean we can look inside the spot we were just in somehow? Will that reveal anything to us? Okay, maybe not from right there. Oh, I see ya. Oh, wow. That went further than I expected. Also curious if there's other ways to make that work. Oh, it locked me in right there, which it doesn't usually do. It's interesting. Oh. It's a tree person almost. Some arms and some legs. So I gotta be on the lookout for more stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Like this one right here. Almost looks like it. In fact, I can even see the path we'd kind of be following. Yeah. Unfortunately. Are we too close? Probably. There's definitely more to that than meets the eye. Oh, there's a ton of them here. Unless there's enough, like, red herring type ones. Couple paths. Oh, these are massive. This way. Oh, that was not a full one. Yeah, and the fact that this one kind of starts could just be this one, but, well, this one technically, but the angle's off. Oh, I'm gonna have to spend a long time here, I think. Like I said, that could just be a red herring, because I don't... Oh, wait. There it is. Not quite lined up. It's still not quite right. Okay, we do have the problem of this tree being somewhat in the way. And we can't get that to line up very well, while also lining up this one. Like I said, there's enough almost ones. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I'm gonna be here forever. So yeah, that's the one we already did. And I'm also lost in here. A little. We're too focused on that. How many more of them are there, by the way? Because honestly, this one looks like if we can hit it just right, we can go up the tree. Yeah, that's not it. Because, yeah, that, like, continues down to here. Yeah, that's definitely an endpoint. It's not the one we followed, because one of them went down that way. So how do we get you... Like, it breaks right here. Also doesn't line up well enough with that. But we also have to get the depth right. Maybe? No. That's not quite right. And if we get those lined up right, it won't go up. But it looks like potentially this one could. Did we solve this one already and I'm just mistaken? Well, we solved something here. Okay, yeah, this is... Oh. Yeah, this is the one we solved. It comes all the way back around. It looked like there was another possibility. Yeah, we saw another breaking point here. That's the problem I'm facing. Yeah, there was the one that went down. But if we can get the angle right... Oh. Could have something to do with this little guy. Okay, maybe if we can just get that to line up, we can... There it is. Yeah, dead ends there. I need to pay more attention which direction that's going. I think, yeah, that's that obelisk right here. Oh, this is a different obelisk. Okay, according to this, I think we got all 4 of them in that spot. Yeah, this is just a completely different obelisk. Okay, I think we're done looking at these for the moment, based off that obelisk. There could be other ones. Now, where are the actual puzzles? Oh. Yeah, that's seeing into the place. We're getting closer to the actual puzzles. Actually got a little scarier here for a moment. Ow. Oh. think I see something. Yeah, this is like tight and confined enough. Yeah, there's something going on here. Okay, not quite. I need to stand in a different spot. Yeah, that'll work for this one. But it looked like there was... it could go this way, which means there's another one right here. Well, hello, tree. You got a bit of an odd look to you. If anything, I'm just more lost in a maze right now than anything else. How many more of them are there up here? Yeah, we found a couple. The obelisk could tell us... vaguely. Okay, let's actually see if we can't get back to the obelisk. Because we don't have anything else solved on it, the direction it faces... we'll have the only other two puzzles solved. But it'll tell us those go to a different obelisk. Ah, crap. Like, even the clouds have some weird circular stuff going on. Can only look up so much because we have to try to navigate this. Okay, we are at a different section now. Oh, hello.
If we were not able or did not desire to look in any new direction, if we did not have a doubt or recognize ignorance, we would not get any new ideas. There would be nothing worth checking because we would know what is true. So what we call scientific knowledge today is a body of statements of varying degrees of certainty. Some of them are most unsure, some of them are nearly sure, but none is absolutely certain. Scientists are used to this. We know that it is consistent to be able to live and not know. Some people say, how can you live without knowing? I do not know what they mean. I always live without knowing. That is easy. How you get to know is what I want to know. This freedom to doubt is an important matter in the sciences, and I believe in other fields. It was born of a struggle. It was a struggle to be permitted to doubt, to be unsure. And I do not want us to forget the importance of the struggle, and by default, to let the thing fall away. I feel a responsibility as a scientist who knows the great value of a satisfactory philosophy of ignorance, and the progress made possible by such a philosophy. Progress which is the fruit of freedom of thought. I feel a responsibility to proclaim the value of this freedom and to teach that doubt is not to be feared, but that it is to be welcomed as the possibility of a new potential for human beings. If you know that you are not sure, you have a chance to improve the situation. I want to demand this freedom for future generations. Richard Feynman, 1963.
Cool stuff. But where are we? Ah! Oh! Oh. We found a way back out to that obelisk. Oh, is that the one that had... Yeah, I think that's what those two were the sky ones. Unfortunately, I can't verify for certain. But we found the laser for this area. without even finding our first puzzle. It's actually 2 lasers now, because we found the laser for... Well, I believe the laser for that area. And haven't even gotten into there yet. Okay, these are the ones we already solved. Wait a sec. Okay, no. We couldn't have gotten here before. Well, we have more of a vantage point of all this. Is there another puzzle that we're missing? Definitely something happening here. We're not at the right angle, though. I'll also point out we haven't even been on the boat yet. But that's probably going to reveal a whole new world of stuff for us, too. Okay. Actually, let's just head back briefly. Just to verify this is the one we got. Yeah. It started lighting up. Okay. I would hate it if we assumed we had it, and it turned out it was a different one. Same with that one. Yeah. Okay, now we're back to this rock section. I think we need to go down that path. We definitely got sidetracked by all that, but I'm pretty sure we got all those. Okay, here we go. Are we going to actually get to the puzzles? Oh, what's this? Hey, it's a puzzle. What's speakers? Also, what's down here? I know, I was just talking about not going to the puzzles. Okay, so this was the other way in. At the base of those steps. Oh, we haven't been over here. Never mind. We're on the other side of this, which... I totally see it. We just have to get to the right spot. There's one. Oh, there's even more though. Like we can see the round endpoint of one here. It's just a matter of which one do we line it up with? Right, almost right here. Closer, maybe? No. Let's say that's our best bet. Excellent. That looks like another round point, possibly. Or maybe from this side? Oh, there's so many paths. I know that they can't all be them. That's rounded. But we have to stand in the right spot. And some of them have light above. We have to be able to see the exit, though, obviously. I don't think this will work. And now we're just too far away. And that rock's in the way. But we got something going there. And there's another one here. What? Okay. Yep. That's the right spot for these ones. Oh no. We're gonna... Oh. I almost see you. Okay, maybe not. I was looking at this because there's like 3 distinct colors here, almost 4, but fewer of the 4th one. And yeah, that looked like it was getting ready to be one too. It's hard enough just finding all the gray ones. I mean, we haven't even solved them all yet, obviously. Need to figure this one out. Which we have to be in the right spot to see past this rock. While also lining that up. This actually looks good. No! That was close. Need to get closer. But now it feels like we're too close. And for right here, I think we're standing on it, and that's not lined up. The further back we go, the worse it gets. But we also can't really stand on it. Like, it has to be above that. Oh, this might be perfect. I think. Now, is that all of them? No idea. We did solve you, right? No, I don't think we did solve you yet. Well, we aren't 100% sure you are one. Like, you also look rounded. I think there's too much of a difference in shape and all that. Yeah, I think this one's one of the red herring ones. It's not perfectly rounded. We also can't get that to connect very well. But it could completely be one. And I just could be mistaken about not being able to get it. Oh, let's try from the obelisk. Which we can't quite get to, but we can get over here. But then we can't get it quite to line up. Oh, but what else can we see from here? No. Okay, we'll go up to the obelisk. We might just have to come back to this. I mean, we still have to solve all those puzzles anyway. Oh, hello. Whoa. There's a pair of you guys. Okay, one thing at a time. From the obelisk. Can we get the right... No, the flowers are the ferns in the way. Yeah, very well could be that that one's all just a red herring. Or I just can't find the right spot. And at the very least, there is more jagged one. In fact, that... No, it's not quite the one we're looking... It is exactly the one we're looking for. Based off this, it'd be that down, right, down. do we line that up? Like that? Isn't that basically what we tried? I guess we just weren't quite in the right spot. Back up to the obelisk, see if we can't figure out something else from it. I know we're sprinting and I said I wouldn't, but now I don't think any of the rounded ones will work. It's got to be all the jagged ones. And that one just looks like a super simple one. Yeah, it must end right there. We've been looking at it from too far away. Oh yeah, just right there. Oh, that for a second looked really weird with the background in front of it. Well, it looks like we could easily get in there if we wanted. But I think we do this and get to these puzzles first. Maybe. I don't know.